Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday night, and welcome to another Sunday night live hangout. I'm Chris, the Batman statue collector, and thank you for joining me tonight. Holiday weekend, but I thought it would be fun to pop on and do a little live streaming with you guys. And so again, this is just kind of our live hangout show where you guys run the show. What you guys want to talk about is what we will talk about here. And so again, just about anything is on the table. So again, hope everybody's having a great holiday weekend, and hopefully you get tomorrow off. That would be great. So anyway, again, it's your show. Let's just get started. What's up, everyone? Dickface in the house. Just pre-ordered the Prime 1 Pfeiffer and Keaton combo. Brings my statue count to 75. Wow. I am done, except waiting for the Prime 1 Batman versus Batman Who Laughs. A relief that it is over. You say that now. You say that now. But there's always going to be new stuff that comes out, right? That tickles your fancy. And so it's hard. But yeah, 75. That's insane. I'm wondering how many I have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 47, 48, 49, 50. I think 52 is where I'm at right now. So you have more than me. I think that's where I'm at. 52. Late night trip in the house. Hello to you. Superman. Hello, everyone. Hey, Chris. The new bunker is looking great. Thank you very much. Derek is taking the weekend off, so no progress today or tomorrow, but hopefully Tuesday he'll get the rest of the cabinets screwed into place, get them puttied up, and then we will be able to start painting. I did go out and buy the primer for those cabinet tops, and so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to get that primed and then painted, and maybe I can even start moving some statues in at that point once it's dry. And then, of course, I still need to do some floorboard work and things like that, but I bought a little bit more of that this weekend, so again, hopefully we'll get real close. Hey, Tristan. What's up, Chris? What's up, Bat Beast in the house? Another Brotherhood member. Thank you for being here. Perfect way to spend a Sunday night. Thank you very much, Peter. I appreciate that. Jacob talking about Solomon Grundy back there. Love this thing, by the way. Hulk, smash that like button. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, if you guys would do that, hitting the like button really does help find or help other collectors find that the content's live. It really helps with our algorithm and helps our channel grow. So again, thank you guys for taking the time to do that. Thank you. Brotherhood member Steven says, what's up, Chris? How's everything? The Bat Bunker is looking good. Hope all is well. Same to you, Steven. Yeah, again, the Bat Bunker project, it continues to get closer and closer as we are going. And again, I'm just really excited to start moving some statues. I actually have moved the Batman Damned in there just to kind of see kind of what it would start looking like, with some of the third scales on those shelves. I think it's going to be awesome. So yeah, I'm getting so close now. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, end of September we'll be completely done. What's up, Chris? Any auctions anytime soon? So Money Wasted Collecting, I love the name. I think most likely our next show will probably be an auction show. I haven't talked to the guys about it, but and I don't know where Dan's at with the move right now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the next show will be an auction show. I hope you decide to keep the Govee lights. Hope they work well for you. Everything's looking great. So what I did is I put Govee lights in. I might at some point upgrade them to something a little bit brighter. But right now what I have is 2 rows in every shelf. I've got 2 rows, so it's brighter. I'm in the process. I'm having trouble getting them to sync. And so that's something I'm going to work on tomorrow. We're going to take some time and try to sync all the lights together. So then that way they can do different patterns and things like that. Most of the time they'll just be on and white, kind of a bright white light. However, of course, they're going to do like all the tricks and all the blues and, purples and just, all the different patterns that Govee lights can do. And so I'm very, very excited about that. I just got to figure out how to run them. Yoda, Dark Jedi in the house, another Brotherhood member. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Question: I ordered the Grim Knight on the 30th, and on Friday it went up for 25% off. Will Sideshow honor the deal, or I'm out of luck? I would assume that you are out of luck. If you can't, I mean, if you can cancel it, Grim Knight, and then email them and say you want to reorder it, they might do that. If it's already shipped, you're out of luck, I think. You can always ship it back to them and then try to reorder it for the 25% off. I don't know if it's going to be worth your time or not, but if they haven't shipped it yet, what is today? The 2nd, the 3rd? I mean, they might not have shipped it because of the holiday. So you might just ask them and see what they say. It's absolutely amazing, brother. Thank you, Steven. Gotham Cinnabites in the house. Evening BSC new room is looking good. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Did I see that you're going to be on Thor's show? I think that maybe you were the next guest on there. I think if I saw it right. Anyway, congratulations. Definitely check out his interview with Thor. I did my interview with Thor a couple weeks back. I think I'm one of the last ones that he is that he's scheduled. So it's just an honor to do those shows with Thor. Sebastian, my friend. Hey, Chris, it's been a while since I've been able to catch a live. Hope you're good. I'm keeping up with the Bat Bunker, and it looks incredible. Congrats. Can't wait to see it finished. Thank you very much, my friend. The main thing is that I'm most worried about is trying to incorporate the art. As you know, you're an art collector yourself. And so I've got all this art. And again, if you haven't seen the art I'm talking about, there's a video from a couple weeks back. If you search for the Bat Bunker art, I've just got a lot of art that's going in and that I'm very, very excited about. But I just don't know where I'm going to put it. So I'm very excited, though. Late night trip in the house. Tristan M says, surprised we haven't seen production photos with respect to the Blitzway Pattinson Batman. Hope it turns out well. I was a little disappointed with their Kurt Cobain. Feel like they lost the likeness. I'm very optimistic. What I saw in San Diego was incredible. It's actually what made me want to get it. I did see a little likeness lost in the Batman Forever. I still think it looks really great. And so I'm again, fingers crossed that we see that look really good. I can't imagine it losing very much likeness. It just looks so good in person. But yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen him out yet either. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to see him soon. It's already shipped. It'll be here Wednesday. So yeah, I would say, unfortunately, you're probably out of luck. I don't think that they will honor that sale because you bought it before the sale. Still have the Ivan Rice 1/3 scale Joker for sale. So kind of, sort of. I have sold it to a collector, and they paid for it. But they have not paid for shipping. And so it's been sitting in my storage room for a long time. I keep reminding them about that. And as soon as they've paid for shipping, then I'll ship it out to them. But I don't know if they're just not in a big hurry or what. So I don't know what's going to happen with that piece. It might end up being back for sale. I don't know, Derek. You might just email me at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com, and I'll just keep you posted if anything ever happens with it. John Connor, will you be upgrading your webcam? Your review video quality is outstanding, but this webcam, not so much. So this is actually a 1080p webcam. It's actually a really good webcam. However, StreamYard only streams at 780 or 720 or whatever it is. 720. So I can pay for 1080 live streams, but it's astronomical how much they ask. I would like to eventually get to that point, but the webcam, like if you look at my image right now on my computer screen, it's crystal clear as can be. But it's StreamYard, not my webcam. My webcam is actually really good. So I would like to upgrade. It's just very, very expensive. Airing tonight. Yes, we filmed mine 2 months ago. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. They do it way ahead of time before it actually airs. So yeah, definitely check out that video. Do you think you'll be able to fill up the Bat Bunker? Stanley, yes. Eventually it'll be full. My wife really wants me to leave the middle empty. And so I might do that for now. Maybe I'll just fill up the sides, and then as I get the need to fill up the middle, I'm still wanting to add maybe like a couch in there or something where I can actually sit and enjoy the collection, but I also need it to be a flexible space for filming. And so I'm still trying to figure that out. I want to get the statues in there first and then kind of go from there. Do you know when we'll get any teasers for Clayface from Legendary Beast? I would imagine you'll probably get some renders here in the next couple months. I don't think it'll be up for pre-order though anytime soon. But hopefully, he continues to tease the community because I think that'll drum up interest. It'll also help sell Batman. I believe Superman is almost up for pre-order first. I think Batman might be second or third. And so I don't think Clayface will be up anytime soon, but hopefully they continue to tease him so people, so it keeps the interest up. What did you think of the J&D Pattinson? Saw some photos posted this weekend. To be honest, there were shots, and again, these are not always the greatest photos in the world. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. But I thought some of the photos were horrendous. I am not one of those people that say, who is that supposed to be? I do think it looks like Robert Pattinson. I don't think it necessarily was great. I do, however, like the mass portrait. I think the mass portrait is very, very good. I feel the same way about the Christian Bale Batman. I think the mass portrait is very, very good, but the unmasked portraits, I just don't love. Again, that's just my personal opinion. Now, of course, if you ask a J&D fan, there's fan sites that they go crazy for these things. And even somebody today posted in the group how great this particular product was. And of course, everybody chimes in the comments, like, what are you looking at? Like, what are you smoking? So there's definitely two camps. And I think the whole statue as a whole looks tremendous. I just don't care for the unmasked portrait, but the rest of the statue looks very, very good to me. I know I still have to film a review for the channel of the 89 Batman for you guys, 89 Batwing for you guys. Forgive little camera, get a little shy, but it's great. But also want to put it out there, Jazz Inc. So again, Steven, you don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. You can be behind the camera to film a review. Some people have reached out to me and said, hey, Chris, I really want to be on. Or maybe I'm starting my own channel. I'd like to, if you use your platform to help, promote other channels. And I'm absolutely cool with that. I absolutely love that idea. So if you're somebody that doesn't want to appear on camera, you don't ever have to, or I can add my own commentary. Again, just reach out to me on Facebook or thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. I love to do reviews, especially stuff that I don't normally get in the Batcave because it's, great content for you guys. It's stuff that, I want to see as well. And so, I really appreciate Steven, you even taking the time to do it. And production final sample looks absolutely amazing. And with a loaded amount of extras, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Chris Reed in the house. What's up, Chris? Hope you're well, mate. Doing good. I'm dealing with allergies this time of year, especially is like my worst time of year. So I'm run down and stuffy. So I do apologize. But just, it is what it is. Hold on, guys. All right. So here's the deal, guys. My wife just called from urgent care. So what I'm going to do, she just needs an insurance information. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this like this, and I will be back. If you guys want to keep staying on and hang out and talk in the chat, please do so. But I will be back. Okay. Hey guys, thanks for sticking in there. So I just got off the phone with my wife. So my son has some sort of allergic reaction. His face is swollen up, and he is having some pain in his face, having some trouble with his mouth. So they're at stat care. They're at the urgent care right now. So there's nothing I can do to help them. They're waiting. So they're going to keep me posted. So I'll go for a little bit longer. I don't know if I'll need to go or not. But anyway, thanks for hanging in there, guys. I'll just keep going here with you guys. Did you order Alfred from Prime 1 for that bonus? Yes, I did. I did order direct from Prime 1. Big Chap, Prime 1 coming Tuesday. Congratulations. That's fantastic. 1/4 Ripley is a fantastic piece as well. I have my Batman Triumphant coming in, I believe, Thursday. I probably won't go live that day because it's the Chiefs game, and I'm helping my father-in-law move on Friday, and so it'll most likely be Saturday. So a week from yesterday will be probably my next live stream. We'll do that together. The Everyday Collector in the house, happy Sunday to you. Tristan, did the Cavill Witcher 1/3 look better in person? It didn't. The lighting didn't help. The prototype, and that's supposedly what it was. I think the prototype looks fantastic, but the way they had it lit looked awful. And so I can't recommend it with what I saw, but I think it's probably okay in better lighting. It just was in such a bad spot. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that was so awesome to see that. And again, I think it's a really great piece. I think it looks to me a little bit more like Christian Bale, but I think it's still cool. Matt T in the house. Hey, Matt. Hope you're doing great, my friend. Again, I apologize, guys, for having to cut out there. I'm still waiting for the Jazz Inc. 2022 Batmobile, hopefully coming soon. Congratulations on a great piece, Sebastian. Hey, Lisa Marie. I hope you're doing great. Thanks for joining us tonight. For newbie collectors discouraged by today's prices, Prime 1 still has statues at pre prices. Shockingly, Talon is still available. Chris prediction for Croc versus Batman diorama. I predict $23.99. Oh my God. Man, I hope you are wrong. I hope you are wrong. That is a brutal price. If that's the price, it's going to have a very low ES, but it's quarter scale, so I'm hoping you're wrong. Yeah, fingers crossed. I hope so too. He went swimming earlier today, so I don't know if it had something to do with that, but hopefully he's okay. Who's your favorite? But yeah, thank you for filling in, Everyday Collector. Thank you very much. Who's your favorite Batman? Batfleck. We have a vote for Batfleck. Hope everything's okay. Thank you very much, Jacob. Again, great piece. Super Heroine Hunter 10. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. Michael and Bale say Michael Keaton's my favorite. Also, of course, Kevin Conroy. Hey, Fred. Thanks for being here. We got Anthony Kennedy in the house. Cheers to you. Kenneth Bird. Hi to everyone. A speedy recovery. Hopefully, fingers crossed he's okay. Sorry if I seem a little distracted, guys. What's up, Chris, again? Ben Hizzle, our statue collector has some great looking roll around pedestals that he used to unbox and review statues. Once you get a chance to check it out, I think it's something like that would work well for you. So that's actually been in the planning for a really long time. There's been a lot of examples of things that have been potentials for the middle space. We've had some people design some different things of like what could go there. I do think no matter what I do, it'll be some sort of custom type of thing, and it will have rollers on it so I can roll it around in the room, lock it down. I'm still trying to figure out like what I'm going to use for my review table and that sort of thing. But, like right now I just use a white folding table. So it's, I'd like to do something a little bit nicer, but still be able to be flexible and move it around. Thank you, Steven. Again, I'm hoping so too. I don't know what's going on. I think we'll see a Prime 1 Hush Catwoman anytime soon. I would assume maybe by the end of the year. And with Hush Batman and Superman being made in 1/4, do you think we'll see that whole line made in quarter scale too? I think it's very possible. I think that they're probably going to take their most best sellers, the one that they guarantee that will probably sell the best for them, and start there and go from there and see how they sell. If they sell well, I think that they would absolutely be, a fool not to. And so I think that there's a really good chance. But I'm very excited to see that Hush Catwoman. It's definitely something I'm interested in. Do you think Jensen Ackles should be the next Batman? Let me look who that is. Pardon me while I Google him. Oh, he's okay. I think he'd be all right. Yeah, I think he'd be okay. I don't know. I haven't seen what he's done acting wise. Allergies and reactions suck. I hope it clears up and gets better. Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, he has bad seasonal allergies like me. I mean, he's just like his dad. And so every time we're stuffed up, he's stuffed up. And so it could be part of that. I don't know. Me too, Chris. Hey, if you need to go, there's nothing more important than your kids. So yeah, again, there's nothing. My wife's with him, so there's nothing I can do here. She just needed a insurance card. So again, if I need to go, I will. But right now, this will distract me a bit. Jesse Hernandez, hey Chris and chat, thank you very much, Jesse, for being here. Cristiano, hey, hi. What do you think about in art, the Batman versus Batman, the Hot Toys versus the Batman? So I've been really impressed with what in art is doing. I know that there's been some controversy with the companies that sell them and different things like that. But I think the products, from what I've seen the Joker in person. I've also seen Gandalf, the head of Gandalf in person. And I've been blown away by what they've been able to do. They are at Hot Toys level. I actually think that they've been innovative with the way that they've done the stands and things like that. And so I think it's great. I think it's great to have some competition. Will they knock Hot Toys off their pedestal? I don't think so. Hot Toys is well established. They have a giant fan base. But it's nice to have some competition. That beats any chance we'll get a Man-Bat 1/3 scale. I wish they'd make more of the Batman monster villains. Not from Prime 1. I don't think Prime 1 would take that risk at all. I think that most likely their biggest risk that they've taken recently was Talon. I think that'll probably be the last we see in 3rd scale for a very, very long time. So if you are a 1/3 scale collector, I would definitely, save those statues, because I don't think there's going to be a lot more made here anytime soon. Now, you have companies like Legendary Beast, who are all in. And so, sorry, I've got an eyelash or something in my eye. I think they're going to go all in. And so there's definitely a chance that they would do a Man-Bat. I don't think it'd be like wings spread out or anything. I think it'd be like him up top with like the wings wrapped around a pillar or something. But I think I would love that. I would love to see them do that. Pre-COVID. Okay, sorry about that. I probably should have known that's what you meant. Yeah. Saw your other video about the new Bat Bunker. It looked amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's definitely getting there. Again, if you just joined us, the countertops are going in. They're being screwed in. Derek's on vacation for the next couple of days while we're on holiday here in the United States. And again, hopefully we'll be able to start painting next week sometime. Do you agree that Prime 1 is good when making a figure from comic book accurate, but when making it from a movie, it loses from J&D Studios? I think Prime 1 is very, very good at comic book based statues for sure. I think that they do a very, very good job movie based. Most of those have been in conjunction with Blitzway. I think they do a really nice job. I love my Blitzway Joker that's in conjunction with Prime 1. Love it. I've ordered a couple more, of course, Michael Keaton Batman. I've ordered the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman and also the Robert Pattinson Batman. I'm very excited about those. J&D is great. I think that they're putting out really great product. I haven't been all that impressed with some of their unmasked portraits, but I think the masked portraits have been really, really good. And also, I don't always like the price point. I feel like sometimes it's a little high, but I know that there's a big fan base there, and a lot of people like them. I hope you're wrong. That's a lot. I just hope you're wrong, but it's going to be a big piece. I prefer the Prime 1 Dark Knight Joker. Oh, I do too, a million times over. And I love the Queen Studios Joker more than the J&D. Thank you, Chris. He was all, yeah, that's right. He was the voice of Red Hood. That's right. I did know that. Knight is here. Hello. I see, but which one is better? Silicone. I prefer PVC. That's just me. Silicone, I have one silicone right now, and that's my Heath Ledger Joker Infinity Studios bust. I like it very, very much. I haven't been all that impressed with the silicone on smaller scale things. Hey, Chris, with your total collection and Batcave, you're looking at a brand new C8 Corvette. Don't remind me, Eric. I think about that all the time. It's like, I could probably have a brand new truck, or I could have this and that if I didn't have the collection. But this hobby makes me happy, and connecting with you guys makes me happy. So the Batman statue collector lives on. That'd be cool if in some way, logistically speaking, we can get a 1/3 scale man bat hanging upside down. I don't ever see it being feasible, but it's a cool idea nevertheless. I think that would be very, very cool to do something, very different, very innovative. I would, of course, worry about the weight or trying to hang something like that up. I know that Prime 1 has done some really cool things with like wall hangings, like a mounted bust type of thing. I think Predator is what they did, or Aliens. So, I mean, they could get creative and do something like that, but I think the weight would be insane, but it would be cool. It was great seeing Susan again. Hope she gets to join Rogues Gallery Live again. So whenever I reached out to her, it was a conversation that we had behind the scenes with Jeff Delaney and Dan and Eric and Jeff and myself. And, we were just talking about how much we miss her, and, how she just was a big part of the community for a really long time. And so we all just made the decision. We said, hey, we would love to have you on the show. Would you be interested? And she was very, very interested. She, wants to be a regular member on the show. I don't know, again, if her schedule will always work out, but she wants to be on the show, and that's very, very exciting. We feel just incredibly lucky and blessed to have her on. We feel like she is definitely one of us. And so, hopefully going forward, she'll be on as often as she can. So I just can't tell you how excited we are. Yep, that's exactly right, Sean. Again, she's got work and other things too. So, just like Jeff Morris hasn't been on very much because of his work over the summer. So hopefully now that summer's winding down, he'll be able to be back on more often. So it's just, we try to have our regulars, but it's nice to have, new people on from time to time as well. And offer, a different perspective. So I'm really excited. And we had CC on as well. Just kind of improvised that. So that was great. Again, I finally got to meet CC in person at San Diego, and she's fantastic, and her knowledge is incredible with art. And so I love being able to offer different voices and different perspective on the show when we can. What do you think of Jackman back as Wolverine? I think it's awesome. He is Wolverine. He's been a Wolverine for maybe 2 generations now, basically. And so I think he's fantastic. I'm excited to see what they do with it. I'm so ready to get my Fabok Detective Comics 1000 from Spec. Sounds like it won't be till October. Gee, sorry about that. That is insane. I'm trying to remember how long I've had mine. It sucks that you have to wait so long. I'm sorry. I know sometimes it's beholden to the shipping containers, but that's still a long, long time. Which one is a better display, the statue inside a display case or living it outside? Sorry, I'm a new collector. So, Cristiano, what I prefer it to be open air, and that's what you see in my collection. You don't see it in cases. I do, however, like that case look. Like if you take a garage shelf and you add plexiglass and wrap it up and make it look really nice, it's kind of like a Modu case. Modu case is a great company as well, but they're on the pricey side. So you can do a lot of the same type of look for the DIY, do it yourself, for a lot cheaper. So I really like that look as well. I've done that in the past. Sometimes people feel like they're a little aquarium-y looking, but I do like the display case look, but I prefer mine being more open air, kind of more museum-like. You do have to dust, though. Are you going to put some fake rock on the ceiling to make it look like a cave? Probably not. I had a lot of, potential big ambitions. There is one thing that I still might do that I haven't really revealed to anybody yet. So we'll see if I do that, but it won't be fake rock on the walls. Have you met any collectors near where you live? I met one in Kansas City once at a comic book store that was a viewer. That was really cool. But not really. There's not a lot of collectors where I live. There is one person, I haven't seen him in a couple years. His name's Chris. That pops on these live chats from time to time. And so that's really cool. But no, most of the collectors I've met have been at comic conventions, either in Dallas, Denver, Kansas City, a couple in Kansas City, and obviously San Diego and New York. Do you think statue releases have slowed down due to the state of the global economy? Punchline sure came out quickly. In contrast, the Terminator pre-orders not even having a date. I do. I think that it's definitely affected edition sizes. People aren't ordering. So obviously, if a factory doesn't have to, make 7,000 of something and they only make 150, yeah, they're going to be able to pump that out a lot quicker, which is what I think what happened with, the Joker and Punchline. They both came out earlier than expected. So that's always great. But in reality, I think it is absolutely the economy. I think a lot of times the companies are beholden to the factories. There's only a certain amount of painters to go around. There's only a certain number of factories to go around. And so if there's a delay in one of those, it could affect other, statues going forward. There's a lot of logistics that we don't always understand on our end of things. But I do think the economy is definitely to blame. Superman versus Doomsday Deluxe was $21.99, and I think that was priced at pre-COVID prices. So I changed my prediction for Croc versus Batman, or for Batman versus Croc to 20. Oh no, and you will be getting it. I'm sure I will be getting it. Oh my gosh, I keep thinking about the bubble bursting. That's a lot. That's a lot for a quarter scale. Sheesh, that's a lot. Thank you very much. Have you thought about getting a Batman Keaton for the Flash movie? No. I don't like that suit. I would be getting it from Batman Returns and Batman 89 only. Hey, Chris, I know you don't like to talk about this, but what is it about Transformer pieces that repel your interest? I personally think they're awesome. I don't mind talking about Transformers at all. I love Transformers. I love Transformers as a kid. I love the movie. I love the TV show. I had tons and tons of Transformers as a kid. So they don't repel me. They don't repel my interest. It's just that's something I don't collect. I don't follow up on it as much since I've been an adult. I watch the movies. I've enjoyed those Michael Bay movies very, very much, especially the first 2 or 3. It's just, it doesn't, it's not something that I surround my life with. But I appreciate the pieces. They're all incredible pieces of art. XM does a phenomenal job. And of course, Prime 1 does a phenomenal job. I mean, that's why Prime 1's called Prime 1, is because they made Transformers first. So it's, again, I don't have a personal beef or anything with Transformers, and I don't mind talking about them at all. Yeah, I love the open museum look. Looks dope if you pair it with wall art, posters, and video games. So I won't be doing video games in that room, but well, I guess I am. I guess the Arkham game. I mean, I never think of the Arkham as being video games, but that's what it is. But I will have a ton of art that hopefully will creep in there. And a custom beer fridge. That'd be pretty cool to have a bat fridge in there, right? So yeah, I'm not a giant beer drinker. I don't know, I'm getting a little bit more into it here lately. Had quite a few whenever I was at Disney, our adult trip. But I enjoy Corona. That's what I like. The bunker is looking amazing, Chris. I'm very happy for you. Thank you very much, Alex. I appreciate that very much. John Connor, I once thought 2K for a statue was ludicrous. How times have changed. What's the most you'd spend on one particular piece? Well, the most I've ever spent on one particular piece is this thing right here. By far, most I've ever spent on a collectible. 1940 Batman #1, just a page of the Joker, very first appearance of the Joker. Yeah, insane amount of money. I think 4,000 is what the most I've ever spent on the actual statue, and that's the Joker bust. Very, very pricey. So, yeah, the prices are ludicrous. You're not wrong. Do you have the Gotham Knight statue? Talking that guy right there. We got him. Your videos are great, but will your old bunker be? Will your old bunker be? Are you saying what will happen to this room? I'm not sure what you're asking there. Speaking of wait times, I'm starting to get really mad that I've been waiting for a RoboCop statue that's listed as a 500 ES for over 2 years now from Honorary Creations. Again, it might be factory issues. Some of the smaller companies are beholden to the bigger companies. I know I've talked to a few, like Darkside. Like there's priority for like maybe a Sideshow or a Prime One or something, that they have priority because they're a more established company. And so I think that the newer companies sometimes have trouble getting their stuff in as quickly as they would like. So that might be what's happening here, Stephen. Do you like Disney better than DC? Have you been to a DC themed park? I have been. There's no comparison between like a Six Flags to, which is where DC has the license, to a Universal or Disney, in my opinion. There are great rides there, but it's just different. I would even put like someplace like Silver Dollar City or Dollywood above Six Flags, in my opinion. We also have like a regional park around here called Worlds of Fun. But I do like Disney in general better as a theme park. DC was originally supposed to go into Universal in Florida, but they ended up doing Marvel instead. DC was won over by, as I mentioned, Six Flags. And so I would have loved to have seen what they could have done at Islands of Adventure, but we're big Disney Parks fans. But when it comes to characters, I like my Batman. Would you ever consider letting a fan into the bunker for a tour? You can make a video and record their thoughts and reactions to your collection. Yeah, absolutely, Alex. It's one of those things where I don't want a million people knowing where I am or where I live and that sort of thing, of course, because I do have a high-end collection. But I do have plenty of security at this place, so I'm not worried about that. But it is one of those things where I would absolutely love to have some people tour. We've had Dan Default here, of course, and we've also had Mr. X visit as well. But I think that's the only two people that you might know that have toured the Bat Cave so far. That's a hefty penny. Yes, it is. I'm close to just canceling it because I'm going to be building practically the same thing from Fan Home. I know it's frustrating, Steven. It's just so long of a wait. What will your old bunker be when you make videos from your new one? So, like, are you talking about this space right here? This space will become a craft room, my wife's craft room. She does like vinyl cutting and things like that for shirts. So we'll have our family computer in here. We'll have some of our Disney collection in here, and also her stuff. And so this room will no longer be a Bat Cave. It'll be a craft room. You should get that Dark Knight 3 Prime 1 when you have the money. It's incredible. I've actually considered it quite a few times. There's been a few people selling theirs. I'm trying to be kind of on a spending freeze right now with the amount of money that I've had to spend for the Bat Bunker project. That project has been way more expensive than I anticipated it being. And so I feel like I need to put kind of a spending freeze on everything right now. I would love to get that piece. I think it would look really good in the collection. I've even considered like just putting all the Batman kind of in the middle. Like if I do something in the middle, just putting all the Batman on podiums and the different versions of Batman, like Hush and Tech 1000, that sort of thing. So I don't know, but I would like to get it. But like right now, the money is really, really tight. Again, it's $18,000 is what it's looking like for the bat bunker, and so it's just a lot of money, and it's way more than I was expecting. I was expecting more like 10. So yeah, I don't know if I can get it right now. Hi Chris, have you seen that Batman statue by Star Ace? I don't think I have. By the way, how's the sound in your new bunker? I remember there being echo when you were planning. It's much better now that I have got the stuff in there. Obviously the flooring's going in. Flooring's going in, or it's in. But once I get the statues in, I think it'll really clear up quite a bit. There's still a little bit you can hear on camera, but it's not too bad. Have you seen the Batman and Catwoman Hush the Kiss statue by DC? Yes, I did. Yeah, I would love to have that. I would buy it in a second if I wasn't on this spinning freeze, of course. But yeah, I would definitely love to have the third scale like that. What's crazy is that order is through Sideshow. That is crazy. You're talking about the Henri one, right? The Henri. Mr. X is a businessman. I'll just put it at that. He owns a business. OnlyDans. Yeah. I need to start my OnlyDans account so I can raise money for Only Chris account or something, because I just, this bunker is it's got me freaked out about money quite a bit. So yeah, I need to start my OnlyDans. Hefty penny just made me think of a giant penny. I know. I thought, how cool would that be to have a penny and a dinosaur in the Batcave? Have you ever had your wife review one of your statues? Yes, she's done a couple of different things on the channel here. You can definitely go back and look at old videos. She's definitely been in a few. I worry about you, buddy. I just hope the stress of the channel and bunker doesn't burn out your love for the hobby. I just really, Eric, I just need to get through it. Like, I need to get through this part. I just need to get it done, and I need to quit spending money on it. Because it's like we need countertops. So there's another $1,000 or whatever it was, $1,300, and then we need more drywall. So there's another hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So it kept adding up and kept adding up. And again, it is what it is. I'm just ready to get through that part, and hopefully then I can kind of start rebuilding the money again, and just kind of go from there. Yeah, God, that was funny on Rogues. The dongle talk. Yeah, that was hilarious. That would be a cool prize to win for one of the Rogues gallery, for one of the Rogue gallery shows, a day with Chris, the Batman statue collector. That'd be cool. That'd be neat. I don't know if anybody really want that or not. I don't know, but that would be cool. Shipping is surprisingly cheap at $400 for the light. Wow, that's insane. That is insane. How did they do that? That thing is massive. That's crazy. Yeah, the Henri. Yeah. Are you getting any Batman vehicle statues? Not at this time. I love the vehicles, but I'm not making that a priority for myself right now. I am focused on the full body characters. Thanks, Chris. I am too. I'm just ready to get them moved in there. Thanks, Steven. Yeah, again, the money thing is, like, I know I'll get through it. Like, it is what it is. But I'm serious. I'm going to start an OnlyDans page. I don't know what the content would be, but that'd be pretty funny. We as a community should help out. We as a community should help out, Chris. Steven, people help out so much over the last year and more. And everybody that's done super chats and things like that, and they've sent funds via PayPal that you can do, and I can't thank the community enough, because they've definitely helped rip off that Band-Aid, so to speak. But again, I just can't. The community has been there for me in ways that I can't even imagine. You can't even imagine. So it's just been awesome. So again, everybody that's done that in the past, thank you so much for helping that project become a reality, because I don't know if I could have done it without you guys. So again, I worry about it. I do worry about it, but I can't thank you enough for all the support that you guys have given me here on the channel. It blows me away, and I can't thank you enough for your generosity. I'm glad you remembered that, so the joke didn't bomb. Have you been to Jim Mint's house and compare his bunker to your new one? I have not been to Jim's house. I'd love the invite, Jim, if you're ever wanting to to have a Batman guy crash your pad. Just think of it as a once in a lifetime investment for sure. It will bring you endless joy long term. I think so too, Chris. As a community, we should help out Chris with his yeah. Again, yeah, you guys have done enough. You don't need to help. It's just again, it is very much appreciated. So again, I really appreciate everybody that's helped out. Hi, Chris. Hope all is well. So, in all honesty, what's your wife's thought on the Bat bunker, and how is she dealing with the chaos, construction, and expense of the bunker? She's done very, very well. I think it's taken a long time. It's taken longer than we expected, and so I think that she's just ready to get it done, get it moved on. I think that's probably why we rushed the floor. We probably could have waited on the floor a little bit. She also did tile, and it was frustrating to her, and so we got to do some things to clean that up. So there's been some frustrations there, I think, on her end, but I think overall she's been really happy with the way it's turned out. And I think again, I think she's excited for it to be done, so she can move into here. Make that rogues calendar. They will sell like crazy. That's right. We might have to do that. It's like help fund the Bat bunker with the rogues calendar. Maybe mass produce that 3D printed statue of yourself. We could start a collection of collectors. I can't imagine anybody actually wanting that, John, but we'll see. Steven, $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Again, anytime a super chat is done, guys, or a PayPal donation, that sort of thing, that's all rolling back into that project. So I cannot thank you enough, Steven. Thank you for the awesomeness there. That was very generous. Thank you. Do you like? I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that is. Granted, it doesn't ship until November or December, but the statue was $4,500 without shipping and $4,900 total with shipping. So it could possibly be more than $400. How was the detail on ET in person? It was fantastic, Alex. It was definitely a showstopper. People definitely wanted to take pictures with it, stop with it. Anytime you see a big crowd gather like that, you have something special. At Disney, those are called weenies. Those are things that draw you into a booth, draw you into a theme park. And so I definitely consider that a weenie. It was very, very detailed. And I think anybody that gets it will absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. What kind of capes do you like in your statues, sculpted or fabric? I am not a big fan of fabric capes. I like sculpted capes, but I like them light. I really love like this guy right here. This is a PVC cape. I really like it. It's fantastic. The Bat bike, I love the way it's sculpted. I think it looks really great. I'm thinking like Legendary Beast Studio, that Bat cape that they've got that's going to be coming out. I think that looks fantastic. What worries you, of course, with sculpted is lean over time, or just you poking into it. But I love what Prime One did with this one, where they made it so it is not breakable, basically, which is just awesome. I think that's really, really cool. But that's just for me. That's what my opinion is. Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse is less than 6 Rogues of the Only Dans. I really like what XM has done with those pieces. But yeah, only the Rogues on Only Dans. That would definitely be a select market, that's for sure. It'd be cool if you have a basement and turn it into a Bat cave. So this is my basement, and the Bat cave is in the basement. So it's basically what I'm doing. I'm doing that Scarecrow. My number one enemy is dusting. How long does it take you to dust? It takes a bit. I have an electric, blower that I've been using it in the construction to blow away sawdust. But it works really well. It keeps the statue clean. It doesn't hurt it. I also, again, recommend makeup brushes. I think that's something you should definitely have in your collection if you have open air. It doesn't damage the statue, but it does take a while to do that. I don't probably dust as often as I should, especially here lately. Once I get in the bunker, I'll make it more of a regular schedule again, but it takes a little while. Maybe statue companies should pay you to promote their products. I am an affiliate of some companies, so that does that does, you know, I get a small kickback sometimes if people use the links and things like that. So it does help the channel with those type of things. But no, I don't have statue companies flat out pay me. It would be probably pretty cool to be on a payroll from a company. I would love to, you know, work for a company like that. But at the end of the day, you know, it would skew the reviews also. It would. I just think that there's a lot of gray area there that would be uncomfortable. But you know, all the companies that I've, you know, worked with, quote unquote, worked with, that have like sent me things to review and move on or things like that, like they've all been really cool to say, hey, just be honest, you know, let the people know what you really like about it or what you don't. I always try to find the good in everything I do. And so, you know, I've been accused of being too positive, but that's just my nature. That's just who I am. And so, I just think it would be a conflict of interest sometimes, but I mean, if a statue company offered me a full-time job, I would probably take it. Because I think that would be a lot of fun, you know, to be a pitchman or just, you know, help promote a company, especially a company that I believe in. But it would be real hard to walk away from doing this too, you know, but I think there would be a conflict of interest there. Have you ever considered commissioning a piece? Not really. I just haven't gone that route. It'd be an interesting process. I just pre-ordered my second statue last week. It's a custom Lord of Darkness life-size bust from the 1985 film Legend. So far, I'll have 2 life-size statues in my collection. That's awesome. Congratulations, Alex. Also a huge Batman fan, in my name from Batman. That's awesome, Scarecrow. What's your most anticipated incoming piece? Like right now, I'm getting Penguin in soon. I'm really excited about having him because I've wanted a Penguin for a long time. Also, the Sideshow Penguin I'm excited about. I don't know. Those are the ones that stick out the most to me. The Batman versus Joker diorama. I'm excited about that. Have you ever done crazy intros similar to Mr. X? Yeah, we've done some funny things before. I've done some funny videos with Mr. X before. I've done some funny videos with Jim Mint before. So it's fun. It's fun to do those. Is Grundy a heavy piece? The base is very heavy. Grundy is not as heavy, but he is solid. He is not. Supposedly he's PVC, but he feels like polystone to me. You know, the heads are very heavy, you know, very weighted. So I don't know if it doesn't feel like PVC to me. I've got the Killer Croc also, and it feels a little lighter. That's cool, Scarecrow. Is it okay to use the air? No, do not use those. Do not use those. Use like ones that you can recharge and it just uses air. Don't use those. Those have chemicals in them. Don't spray. I would not spray your statues with those at all. Don't do that. You have the twin statue. I'm not sure what the twins are, but not sure. Sorry about Scarecrow. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's see. I'll wait for just a second to see if there's any other comments. Anyway, I want to apologize for earlier, guys, for being gone for a bit. I'll probably wrap it up here soon to kind of check on how things are going. What's the blower called you use? Oh, that's a great question. Let me see if I can find the name again. Let me see if I can find the specific brand. There are a ton on Amazon. I'm not seeing the exact one I have. But if you just look up electric air duster rechargeable, there's a lot of really great ones on there. But that's what I would recommend, something like that. Did you hear that the new season of Superman and Lois is going to be a short season? I have not heard that. The statue that you had of yourself was pretty cool. I saw that Adam Savage from the YouTube channel tested, And also Mythbusters did a video on similar technology, photograph converted to 3D. It was really a neat experience. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can check out my Fan Expo Dallas video from earlier this year. Just search it in the search bar, and you can see the process. If you had a choice to pick or work for a statue company, which one would it be? I don't know. I think that there's so many great opportunities. Of course, I love Sideshow. I've been a fan of Sideshow for a really long time. I love what Prime One's doing. I think it'd be cool for Prime One to have maybe like more American representation. Somebody that could be a spokesman for this side of the world. So I think that would be really cool. I think, of course, Tweeterhead would be really, really cool as well. Hold on just a second, guys. Sorry, guys, just getting an update from my wife. They just got home. So, yeah, my son apparently has some sort of infection, allergic reaction to something. Apparently, he's gotten worse over the last week. And so they're giving him an antibiotic, and hopefully he'll feel better. But hopefully nothing too serious. So again, I really apologize for the breaks in the show tonight. Thank you guys for sticking with me. We still have 84 of you watching right now. So thank you guys very, very much. I really appreciate it. So we'll keep going a little bit longer then, if that's okay with you guys. Anyway, I was talking about statue companies. I would love to work for Sideshow, Prime One, Tweeterhead. I think especially those companies, I think would be really cool to represent. I just have had, good relationships with them over the years. They've been really, really kind to me. And so I enjoy their products. I'll order it right. What are you going to order? Harley Quinn granddaughters from Batman Beyond. They're twins. So I don't have anything from Batman Beyond. Man, commissions aren't so bad as long as it's from a trusted source. I have commissioned helmet being made. That's really cool. Again, I just think you have to probably know the right people. I don't do very many customs and things like that. I've got a couple. I've got literally 2 in my collection right now. And I couldn't turn them down because they're characters I really wanted. But I pretty much stick with licensed things that are produced by, again, the companies I just mentioned. Do you still have the small Chris? Yep. Actually, he's upstairs in our living room right now. Are we going to have to be like George Costanza and become an importer exporter to get our statues? I am hoping not. I'm getting Batman Triumphant. So if you're just joining me, Batman Triumphant from Prime One, which is a massive statue, that's coming in, I think, on Thursday. So I think I'm going to do a live unboxing on next Saturday, more than likely. And so I will let you know if I have to pay any import fees, but apparently it's still on track for shipping and it's supposed to arrive on Thursday. So I did the economy shipping, which is the slower shipping. It wasn't that much slower than the regular faster shipping. So if I can avoid having to become an importer exporter, but I love the George Costanza reference because Seinfeld's my favorite TV show. Wow, school works fast. I'm not sure. Best to you and your family, Chris. You guys are awesome. Hope your son feels better. Yeah, I just think he's, get some ibuprofen in him and get the antibiotics start working tomorrow. Hopefully they'll be open on the holiday. I think Sideshow will hire me based on how much I've bought. I've ordered an electric duster. That's cool. Thank you. That's great. You do have to become an importer if you choose Express. That's just nuts. That's just nuts. That should not happen. I wish Todd McFarlane would allow companies to make Spawn statues. Maybe someday, Alex, they'll do it. You getting the Death Batman statue? Not sure which one that is. I'm not getting the metal pieces. I do have Batman Who Laughs, however. Thank you, Fred. Thank you. Joker. Joker's my favorite. I've always loved the Batman Joker connection. Love Mr. Freeze. Love Two-Face. Those tend to be my favorites that I think of off the top of my head. So, anyway, just want to remind you again, probably next Saturday, we'll do the live unboxing for Batman Triumphant. It's a possibility for Friday, but most likely probably it'll be Saturday evening, so more people can join us. So anyway, I look forward to that. No rogues this week because it's our week off, but I might pop on here and there. We'll just kind of see how the week goes. And again, I'll try to keep updating you guys on the Bat Bunker project. Again, I can't thank you enough. Thank you for that super chat earlier today. That again, that really does help tremendously. Really appreciate you guys helping out with that and taking an interest. Just again, I can't thank you guys enough for your support over the years and here on this program. I think that's probably my closest review that's coming in. I've got the Penguin shipping also from Prime 1. I would imagine it'll be another couple weeks before I get him. So I'm excited to pair those up in the new space, especially. Again, I'll keep filming Bat Bunker projects, updates for you guys. And anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Go check on my son. And I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great holiday. And again, I'll see you soon in the Bat Cave. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, sorry for the interruptions tonight.